Hello everybody, this is Gojira. I'm back with another video, whether you like it or not. Today we're going to be looking at the Hellcat, the Tier 6 tank destroyer on the US line, turreted. Why am I driving the Hellcat when it's been nerfed to hell? Well, I'm trying to do TD8 on the T55 missions, which is do 4 times your weight in damage. I had a look at all the tanks I've got, and I haven't got very many tank destroyers. I figured this was my most likely bet to do it. So this is my first game back into a Hellcat. Hellcat used to be awesome, absolutely awesome. One of the best vehicles in the game. Tier 6 tank companies were stuffed with the old KV1 Sport and the Hellcat. And if you knew what you were doing in the Hellcat, you could drive it like a medium and have an absolutely marvellous time. But it's been nerfed, and we'll see what the basis of the nerf is, later on in this match. So it's a pretty good matchup for me. It's a tier 6 game. They got a couple of heavies that will be going to do heavy stuff. They don't appear to have that many meds and lights and things. And at tier 6 there's no guarantee that the meds and lights will be doing medium and light things. So I'm going to do what I normally do in most maps, drive to the middle and shoot everything. Or actually drive to the furthest point further forward I can, where nothing is going to shoot at me. And I'm set up see if I can get shots into the middle if anybody's going to cross. I'm here a bit early because the Hellcat's fast, but I'm set up nicely, and I'm hoping that the Cromwell going outside me is going to do spotting for me. Some hope. Skoda's gone round the corner and tucked in, but one, it appears to tucked in on the wrong side, and two, he's tucked in and hiding rather than tucked in and spotting. The AMX-40 is actually going to do more spotting before he dies in about a couple of seconds, I should imagine. So the AMX-40 is not spotted that stug. I would have said that the VK3002 has spotted that stug that I've just hit. And that's one of the great advantages of the Hellcat, is that 90mm gun. It's big alpha for this tier, certainly since the KV1S has disappeared. But there, now you can see some of the problems that the Hellcat's got these days since the nerf. And that's the manoeuvrability really, at low speeds more than anything else rather than high speeds. You can see that the reverse out and go forwards, and it seems to get pretty silly. I'm trying to convince why I can't shoot this Chinukai. I guess he's behind the building. These guys are obviously just going to sit there and let him shoot him. So we've got a Cromwell coming up on the outside, Chinukai in a very campy position. One of our heavy tanks, the PDR G1B, has decided to camp right at the back of the map. That early uses, and now I'm getting flanked by the Cromwell. You can see my traverse is so slow. But yeah, I've still got good forward speeds, but it's the gun traverse and the low speed handling. So I'm going to try and, I don't want the Hellcat and the Chinukai to pop up and shoot me in the front. But this Cromwell appears to be on some sort of mad mission. It's really tricky for me actually. I think maybe there's something I can do about the foliage levels here. You can't even see the outline of this replay. But yeah, I don't think the foliage is helping me out here. I wonder if I can get the transparency down on the foliage through the game settings. But yeah, basically because he's driving away from me, I can lock on auto aim and try and get the shots off that way, because I can't actually lock onto his outline and see him going across. Like that one, just poor aiming really. I think I would probably have had to have shot our RT to have led the shot there. But anyway, we've got a Cromwell up against a Hellcat up here. Now, to be honest with you, you've got to be pretty bad if you're not going to be able to deal with a Hellcat and a Cromwell. You can just, I believe the correct description is kite him. You can just drive around the corner and get completely behind him, because the traverse speed on the gun and the reversing and stuff like that and the traverse speed of the hull is so bad on the Hellcat these days that the Cromwell should just completely own it. That Cromwell at Yolo should have just basically gone for me and it owned me. Yeah, here are Cromwell. Oh, we got a shot from the middle. Oh, I see. Yeah, he could have just owned that Hellcat. But now I've got 2 tanks in front of me, 3 tanks, 4 or 5 tanks to the right of me. Artie's probably aimed this way now as well. Depends what the FE3 or 4 is aimed at really. Probably aimed in 10, he's probably got range to here. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you have a premium repair kit. a bit of a lucky snap, I guess. But no, I think I've only got the Hetzer in front of me and then the 2 RT. So I'm going to try and get the Hetzer, see if I can sneak up on him. This is not sneaking up on the Hetzer. The good news is he's only got the small gun. If he'd had the Dirk, I could have been in a lot of trouble there. I think you could probably pop me if you had the Dirk on. But yeah, I thought I took the damage, and yeah, I already was able to swing. So now we're in all sorts of trouble. We've got the BDR, who's had I suppose he's had a terrible game because he didn't move out of spawn. Well, they've got Hellcat KV85 and a KV2 advancing on them with 2 RT existing. Yeah, there's the BDR. He's been picked off by a Hellcat, you can't even see. I think the BDR's got pretty poor view range. So now, it's just damage limitation. You know, basically these tanks are going to drive towards me. In fact, they're so confident they've won that they've gone to dynamic platoons. They think they can pick up some medals. What I haven't reckoned on is the camo value of the Hellcat is still good. I mean, the KV85's blind firing position here. I don't think I aimed that one very well. I think I hit part of the wall or something. But yeah, I'm just trying to aim onto the turret just either side of the man boat. And this Hellcat is going around onto the grill. Again, the Hellcat is such a poor close combat performer these days that I guess he couldn't get his gun on the grill fast enough, and the grill just shotgunned him. Oh, Bert's going to have a go at the grill now. So the grill's reloading. So Bert's has just got to drive up to it and kill it. Yeah, I've screwed this up. Look how slow that gun is traversing, so I've got to traverse the hull completely to get the shots in. I can't not take this shot, really. I mean, it's so... The gun is really accurate, but the likelihood of hitting the grill and killing it is pretty high there. But yeah, the FP304 let the grill reload. Smart. So now, there's a KV2. Now, is the KV2 going to push up? Is he going to come through the middle? Come through the middle might be the best bet. Or has he gone back to Campbell Fort at the back? It's a good question, one we're going to have to find out. I'm going to chill here. I mean, I haven't been spotted, I don't think, so you know, RT could blind shot the bushes, but he hasn't shown any indication of doing that so far. There's SU-122A. I've never played that, so I don't know what the range on it is. I don't even know whether it, you know, it being a low tier RT, whether it can actually hit this far from wherever he's camping. He's either at K1 or K5, K6. So I'm just going to wait here. So KV2 should be here by now. He's not that slow. I'm suspecting he could be AFK because he's not here, or he's gone back to Camp 4. So I'm going to have to go and try and find him. So I don't want to get close enough for a KV2 to shoot him. That would be bad news indeed. So I'm going to try and keep my view range circles just on the points where I suspect he could be. So I suspect he is at F6 actually. So I'm going to try and get spotting by using my view range circles and using my camo values to try and spot him at F6. I don't want to go in that line because I could basically just drive into a KV2 who shoots me, which I wouldn't like. He's not there. He's not in that road. So now I'm going to try and see if he is camping the fort at the back, which is the other suspicion I've got. I mean, the Hellcat's still fast. And it's still got a great gun. It's still got great camo. It's just in any close combat situation, it's basically done for. You just can't get the gun range fast enough. You know, Cromwells and all sorts of other things can just screw you. So I'm going to try and creep up onto the cap and see if I can spot him in the fort. Use some bushes as cover. Well, I'm not over some destructible objects, but hopefully nobody's cheating. Oh, and I've spotted Archie, and he's not spotted me. Let's see if I can get the shot off. You all know I am firing APCR. That's just because the situation is desperate, or it was desperate. I don't really need APCR. So I've not got spotted killing that SU-122A. And you would suspect that the KV2 would start driving towards, you know, the walls that I would be able to spot him. So he doesn't seem to be in the port, or the fort bit that everybody used to camp on team battles. So So I'm going to go around, see if I can swim somewhere else. So I don't want to go down the middle road, I don't think. I think that's asking for disaster. The way to approach the fort, or it always used to be, but one of the very few ways, is to go all the way down the one line and come in around the back of the church. So you're coming in behind where they expect you to come. But yeah, I'm not going down that middle road. I've had a look, but I think that's you can easily come around the corner there and get kablamoed by a shotgun KB2. Be game over. So I'm going to tell the grill what I'm doing. I think I clicked the map and told him where I expect him to be. And the grill is actually moving, so he's played very well, that grill, today. Shotgun, 2 tanks trying to attack him. God knows what the FB304 was doing. I don't know if he had any ammunition. But yeah, I'm going to try and come round the back here. This is risky, this bit. But I'm on my way with that. And the way the spotting works, you're acquired immediately, so you haven't got that couple of seconds to get going. Peeking round. Still nothing. So I'm going to go around the back of the church and try and aim up into the camping bit, the fort so far. That was his last known position, so I got the gun trained that direction. But no, it doesn't appear to be his last known position. And there he is. He's not moving. And I'm not spotted. He's AFK. As you can see, I'm wasting APCR shooting the back of his turret. But yeah, I got the credits, I don't care. See if I can pick up the top gun before the grill comes round and shot comes in. So very nice, AFK KB2. And that's it. And that was TD8 on my first attempt in the Hellcat. 4 times your weight in damage. Some other medals as well.